This is Matrix Lord 212 reviewing The Boys, episode 8. Okay, so it was a good episode. It wasn't quite what I was expecting. I probably was expecting more, obviously, and I got something completely different. I guess the way they had it situated was this was never going to be one series. So it's kind of like a cliffhanger to go and start into season 2, because there was always going to be a season 2. Basically, what happens is because there's a supervillain terrorist overseas, the government and the FBI and everybody will not go against the corporation because they need them, unfortunately, to battle the supervillains. And it turns out it's revealed that Homelander was the one that took all the Compound V and made the supervillains himself. So I don't know if it's going to be that they're all behind him or whatever, like he's the leader or whatever, but he created all the supervillains. We also got a situation where everybody got captured except for the Butcher and Yui, and then Yui bumped into Starlight and asked her for her help, and she refused, and she was going off on rebelling and everything and just being tough and not caring in the world. And then the other female superhero, I think Queen May, told her no, she was wrong about that and she needs to be herself. So then Yui tries to save the group and gets captured, but he had like this lockpick in his teeth. They got out. They went to try to save the girl, the Asian. She's a superhero also. And then it looks like their numbers were up and they were going to get killed, and Starlight comes and saves the day. But then A-Train comes to try to attack Yui and Starlight, and then he winds up he's battling Starlight and he gets like a heart attack. So, Yu tries to revive him, and then Starlight stays with him. She tells him to leave with the group. The Butcher basically takes... before that, Elizabeth Shue's character, that's head of corporation, Congress, and the Pentagon, she's going to be working for them, and she's going to be, close with the government, trying to stop the supervillain threat. And she goes home, and the Butcher's there, and he puts, like, dynamite all over her. He realizes that she is the weakness to Homelander because they have a romantic relationship constantly, so that she's the one weakness for him. Like, that's his weakness. But it turns out that's not his weakness, because he's on to her, and he's on that she keeps lying, and that they lied first, and they said that the girl that he got pregnant, which is the Butcher's wife, first they said that she died, and that the baby was a creature, and they both died. But Homelander didn't believe that, so he went back, and he found out that, no, she's really alive, and the kid's alive. But they don't say that because they show you at the end. So basically, he kills... Homelander kills Elizabeth Shue character, and it totally screws up the Butcher's plan. And he's holding the baby, and meaning what are you going to do, whatever. The baby's there, and the Butcher decides to blow them up anyway. And he wakes up, and he's on the grass. And Homelander's like, yeah, I saved you, and he's like, I want you to check something out. So then he goes, and this teenager comes running out, blonde hair, and actually the Butcher's wife is like, she sees him on the ground, she sees Homelander, and he's like, I want to tell you I'm your father and all that stuff, and and the kid has powers, he has powers, like we're one big superhero family or whatever. So that was like a whole what the F moment to end The Boys. But I was kind of hoping that it would have been something monumental, because this seemed to me like it's just like all right, there was like a jaw drop moment, but it was like, it was like so obvious after you saw like when it ended, like, oh, this was just to lead into season 2. You know what I'm saying? I would have liked to see something come to the conclusion, but it's like still like a run-on sentence. It's still going on. So we didn't really get anything. I don't know. It was good. It could have been a lot better, the finale, but we got to wait till season 2 now, I guess. So overall, I think the series was pretty good. I mean, First couple episodes was really, really awesome. Then the middle, it kind of dragged a little bit, but then it started to get better. I did feel, though, that you never really got to see them using their powers that much because, like, the budget-wise, like, they could have used their powers a lot more. You could have seen a lot more stuff. So it was like, yeah, they're superheroes, but they're not doing anything. They're walking around most of the time. I mean, it was like shocking things going on. It was a great series. I'm not going to say it's bad. It was a great series, and it was revolutionary. But I felt they could have did a little more towards the end. But maybe we'll see what happens in the sequel in the next season. All right, so that's my review. Great episode. Still could have been better, though. All right, take care. Bye for now.